أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد ربي اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي ربي زدني علما ربي زدني علما ربي زدني علما. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I welcome you all in today's live session, and this session is on Surah Al-Quraish. Inshallah, we will be looking at all the tajweed rules in all these ayahs, inshallah, in detail. And every other day, I will be conducting the sessions on the short surahs, and every day there will be a session on Surah Al-Baqarah, inshallah. So let's start by reciting it, inshallah. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم لإيلاف قريش إيلافهم رحلة الشتاء والصيف فليعبدوا رب هذا البيت الذي أطعمهم من جوع وآمنهم من خوف لإيلاف قريش إيلافهم رحلة الشتاء والصيف فليعبدوا رب هذا البيت الذي أطعمهم من جوع وآمنهم من خوف. So let's continue. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم لإيلاف قريش إيلافهم رحلة الشتاء والصيف فليعبدوا رب هذا البيت الذي أطعمهم من جوع وآمنهم من خوف لإيلاف قريش إيلافهم رحلة الشتاء والصيف فليعبدوا رب هذا البيت الذي أطعمهم من جوع وآمنهم من خوف. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم لإيلاف قريش إيلافهم رحلة الشتاء والصيف فليعبدوا رب هذا البيت الذي أطعمهم من جوع وآمنهم من خوف. So let's see the rules in Surah Quraish. What are the rules of Tajweed? So let's start from Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Ba, Sin, Kasra, Bis, Mim, lam kasra, mil. Bismil. Lam, vertical fatha, la. Bismillah. Ha, ra kasra, hir. Ra, ha fatha, roh. Hir, roh. Mim, vertical fatha, ma. Hir, roh, ma. Noon, ra kasra, nir. Ra, fatha, ra. Nir, ra. Ha, ya kasra, he. And mim, sakin, because we're pausing. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Before the letter lam in the word Allah, we have kasra. So we will read this lam light here. Bismillah. Bismillah. Hir Rahma. Hir Rahma. Now here ra is heavy because of having fatha on the top. Ha is from the middle of the throat. Hir roh. Hir Rahma. The sound of meme is stretched because of having vertical fatha on the top. Nir-Rahim. Nir-Rahim. This noon is connected with this ra. Whatever comes between, we will drop. So noon, ra kasra, nir, ra fatha, ra. Nir-Ra. Ra is heavy because of having fatha on the top. Ha, ya kasra, he. This ya is madda here. Whenever you see that ya is sakina and before that there is a kasra, then it means this ya is madda. Madda letters are such letters which we read by stretching them up to one alif. So here we have to say Rahim. And then we have meme here. When we are pausing, we are making the meme silent. So it's Rahim. And this here we will be stretching up to 3 alif, which is madde arid lissakun, meaning when you have to pause and your second last letter is your madda letter, then you have to stretch it up to 3 alif, which is best in this case. You can do up to 1 or 2.5 or 3, but best is to read it by stretching up to 3 alif. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Now we will be looking at the first ayah, inshallah. So here first we have li'ilafi Quraish. Lam kasra, Hamza ya kasra e, li'i. If you see there is same pattern which we have observed here. Ya itself is sakina, and before ya sakin you have kasra. It means that this ya is madda here. Okay. Shamsa, I didn't get your question. Can you please explain again? So lam kasra li, hamza ya kasra e, li e. This ya is sakina, means it's having this sukoon sign on top of it. It's silent, it's paused, and before ya sakin you see there is kasra. So this ya is madda here. Madda letters are such letters which we by stretching them up to 1 alif. Okay, so we have 3 letters of madda: alif, waw sakina, or ya sakina, and certain conditions make them madda. So here you have to see that ya should be sakina, silent, having no harka, just this dal shape sign, and before ya sakin you have to see that it should be a kasra before. Okay, sakin and there is a kasra before it, so this ya is madda. We read madda letters by stretching them up to 1 alif. So it's li'i, li'i, lafi. Lam is having vertical fatha. So whenever you see the vertical harakat, you have to read by stretching them up to 1 alif. Okay, same like madda letters. Madda letters and these vertical harakat are same in pronunciation, that you have to read them by stretching up to 1 alif. Li'i la, la. Fa kasra fi, li'i la fi. Lam kasra li, hamza ya kasra e, li'i, lam vertical fatha la, li'i la. Fa kasra fi. Li'ilafi. Next word is Quraish. Qaf having dama. And Qaf is from the musta'aliya letters. What are the musta'aliya letters? Among the 29 Arabic alphabets, we have 7 letters which are heavy. Under any condition, we have to read them heavy. These letters are called full mouth letters or heavy letters, or Arabic term for them is musta'aliya letters. Okay, so Qaf is from the musta'aliya letters. It's heavy. Ra is heavy because of having fatha on the top. Okay, Ra is not from the musta'aliya letters because under certain conditions we can make it heavy or light. But the heavy letters like Qaf are such letters which are heavy under any condition. Okay, so there is a difference of Qaf being heavy here and Ra being heavy here. So Qaf is having dama, Qaf dama, Qu. Now this Qaf is heavy. And how to pronounce it? So the pronunciation of this Qaf is the back or the root of the tongue. Now what is this place? The attachment point of tongue in our mouth is called root of the tongue. Okay, so when it touches the soft part of your upper mouth, which is called palate, okay, the root of the tongue should be touching the soft part of your upper mouth. Then Qaf is pronounced. Qaf, it's heavy, and some of the voice is falling in the throat, so it's more towards the throat. But the other Kaf, which is not having dots, is light, and pronunciation place is same part of the tongue, which is attachment point of the tongue in our mouth or root of the tongue or the back of the tongue, when it touches the hard part of the palate, and it's more towards the teeth, more towards the mouth, you can say. And that sound is light, like a K sound in English, but this is like a Q sound in English. Qu, qaf dama, qu. Ra, ya fatha, rai, kurai. Now, before ya sakin, now we have fatha. Okay, if we have kasra before ya sakina, then ya is madda. But here we don't have kasra, we have fatha. So ya will be lean. I will explain what are the lean letters. Lean letters are 2 letters, ya sakina or waw sakina. When they are becoming lean, when you see fatha before ya sakina, then it's ya lean. And if you see the fatha before waw sakina, it will be waw lean. So here we have ya lean. Lean letters are such letters which we read gentle, without stretching, without suddenly pausing them. Okay, kurai, simple we read it. We have to read them. And then this sheen is silent because we are pausing and ayah is completing here. So ayah completion is like a full stop. When one sentence is completed, you put one full stop there. So this is like a full stop, and we have to pause here. And when we are pausing the R, you have to make the last letter silent. Whatever the harka you see on the top of it, you will just remove it. It's written Quraishin, but we have to read Quraish. Quraish by making sheen silent, giving it like this sukun sign, and removing the 2 kasras from it. Okay. Here one more important rule is there, which I will try to simplify as much as I can, inshallah, which is the rule of madde lean arid. Okay, madde arid and madde lean arid. These are 2 type of stretching. Okay, same like you have madde muttasil, madde munfasil, madde arid, madde lean arid are like this types of mad or type of stretch. So whenever there is madde arid or lean arid, you will not see any sign here of the mad like this, but you have to observe it and you have to detect it by yourself. So here, if you see that your second last letter is your lean letter, same like here, ya is lean and it's second last, and the last letter we are making silent by ourselves because we have to pause. I'm repeating again. If your second last letter in the word is your lean letter and the last letter you have to make silent by yourself, then you have option to stretch this lean letter up to 1 or 2.5 or 3 alif. I'm repeating again. This rule is called Madde Leen Arid. Arid means temporary, okay? And Leen Arid, Madde Leen Arid. So Ya Sakina here is Leen because there is a Fatha before it. So if you see Ya is Sakin and there is a Fatha before it, Ya is Leen means you have to read it gentle without stretching or without suddenly pausing. But here we have another rule because Sheen is silent, we are pausing here. So this Ya is giving us a permission to stretch it up to 1 or 2.5 or 3 alif. But the best is if you see this situation, stretch it up to 1 alif. Not much. If somebody is doing it, it's fine, it's valid. But the best is to keep it short. But if you see madde arid like this, like second last letter is not your lean letter but a madda letter, and you have to pause after that, then you have a same option of stretching up to 1 or 2.5 or 3 alifs, and in this case best is to stretch it up to 3 alif. Okay, so this thing is called qasr, like make it short, and this is called tool, make it long. So in case of madde lean arid, tool is best, and in case of madde lean arid, kasar is best, and in case of madde arid, the tool is best. Okay, so if you see madda letter as a second last letter and you have to pause after that, it's best to stretch up to 3 alif, like rahim, like this. But if you see the lean letters, then it's best to shorten it. Quraish, لإيلاف قريش لإيلاف قريش إيلافهم رحلة الشتاء والصيف فليعبدوا رب هذا البيت الذي أطعمهم من جوع وآمنهم من خوف. So if you see, each ayah is ending with the same rules, which is madde lean arid. Okay, because second last letter here is also, lean letter here is also, and here is also. So inshallah we will come to this point also. Let's start from the next ayah. Li'ila Quraish. If you want to know any rule again, if you want me to repeat it, please let me know in the comments and I will do that inshallah. Next ayah is Hamza vertical kasra. Okay, these harkat are vertical harkat and these are your long vowels. So you have to read them by stretching up to 1 alif, same like madda letters. So here Hamza vertical kasra e, lam vertical fatha la, ila, fa kasra fi, ila fi, ha mim kasra him, إيلافهم 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 رحلة را ha kasra rih. Ha is from the middle of the throat, and in order to pronounce ha correctly, open the mouth wide and try to exhale the air out. Ha, like this. Ha. Okay. Ha is from the halkia letters, and we read halkia letters from the halak, meaning throat. And there are different parts of the throat, lower, middle, and upper part. This ha is from the middle part of the throat. So you have to say rih, rihla, رحلة الشتاء والصيف. را ها كسرة رح لام فتر لا رحلة تا sheen fata tash. This ta is connected with this sheen because we have two sheen here. One is sakina and one is having kasra here. So shadda is indicating that you have two letters. For example, in English, if we have to write the letter twice, we just write it two times, like A double P L E apple. Okay, double P we write. But for Arabic, you have to write the letter one time and you have to put this sign on top of it. It means that letter is twice. So here we have two sheen, and among the twice one, among the two ones, first is always silent. and second one is having whatever the harka you see here. Okay, so we have two sheen here. One is silent having sukoon, second is having kasra. That's why we are reading ta, sheen, fatha, tash, sheen kasra shi, tashi, ta, alif fatha ta. Now if you see here, this alif is madda. I will explain again what are the madda letters. Madda letters are such letters which we read by stretching them up to one alif. Okay, and there are specific conditions under which they are becoming madda. So here for alif to be a madda, there should be a fatha before it. So if you see, this is alif and there is a fatha before it. So this alif is madda. We can stretch it up to one alif. But you see there is another sign on top of this alif. This sign is called mad. Okay, there are different types of mad. So this mad is madde muttasil. Okay, what does it mean? I will explain right now. And how many up to how many alifs you can stretch it. So the amount is 2.5 alif. You can stretch it up to 2.5 alif, and this is like rihlat ash-shita'i, rihlat ash-shita'i. So whenever you see that there is a madda letter and soon after that you see hamza in the same word, this is one word. Alif is madda because of having fatha before it, and after alif you see there is hamza in the same word. So this means this mad is madde muttasil. And another condition I will explain. There is another mad which is like this called madde munfasil, in which after madda letter you see hamza in the next word. But amount of stretching for both of these mads is the same, which is 2.5 alif. إيلافهم رحلة الشتاء رحلة الشتاء والصيف. واو صاد فتح was, صاد ya fatha صي والصي. Again we see there is a shadda or tashdid. It means that you have two swad here. One swad is having sukoon sign, meaning it's silent, and the other swad is having this fatha on the top. That's why we are reading swad first with this waw and then with its own haraka by adding this ya next to it also. So waw, swad, fatha, was, swad, ya fatha, say, was. When it comes to swad, swad is from the Safiria letters. Safiria letters are such letters, when we read them, there is a whistle-like sharp sound produced, like swad, seed, za. These are the Safiria letters. But you have to be very careful to read swad properly, heavy as well as by little bit rounding the lips. Otherwise, you will end up reading seen here. If you say was safe, it's seen sound. Was safe, it's swad sound. Okay, so observe by saying seen, you will see your lips are spreading more. And when you say sawed, the lips are not spreading much, but they are rounding more. So if you don't make this difference in sawed and seen sound, you will end up reading it wrong, replacing it with the seen, and the moment you replace any letter, you will fall into lahne jali, which are the clear mistakes, and they can change the meaning of Quranic words. Okay, so we have to be careful here. The sawd is from the musta'aliya letters, heavy, as well as it's from the by rounding a little bit of the lips. So try to say was saif. Okay, saif. Now this ya is having sukoon on top of it. So this ya is sakina here. Okay, ya is sakina, and before ya sakina there is a fatha. What does it mean? Same pattern which we are noticing here. Okay, in the word kurai, ra ya fatha roi, swad ya fatha sai. So what is this ya here? Ya is lean here. Lean letters are such letters which we read them gently without stretching or suddenly pausing them. Okay, sai. And fa we have to make silent because we are pausing here. Ayah is completed. So was saif. We will remove this kasra and we will give it a sukoon like this. So same rules which we are applying here, you have to apply here also. So if ya is your lean letter, and after that you have, because of pausing, you have to drop off the haraka from the last letter. Or you can say if your second last letter is your lean letter, then you can apply the rule of madde lean arid. Madde lean arid. It means that you can stretch this ya up to 1 or 2.5 or 3 alif. Okay, but in case of madde lean arid, it's best to do kasr. Kasr means to shorten it. And if this is like a madde arid, if like this rahim, it's best to stretch it up to 3 alif. So here we will say was saif, was saif, was saif. لإيلاف قريش إيلافهم رحلة الشتاء والصيف لإيلاف قريش إيلافهم رحلة الشتاء والصيف. Okay, and you can also read والصيف قريش. So you have to choose one. If you are elongating here, all are ending with the same rules, so you have to stretch them for the same amount of alifs. So if you are shortening it, then you have to shorten all of these. You can't do here 3, here 1, here 2.5, and again 3 or 1. So you have to keep the amount of stretching same everywhere. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. لإيلاف قريش إيلافهم رحلة الشتاء والصيف فليعبدوا رب هذا البيت فليعبدوا رب هذا البيت فليعبدوا رب هذا البيت. So let's see the rules in the next ayah. Fa lam fatah fal, ya ain fatah ya, fal ya. Ain is from the middle of the throat, same like ha. Ba damabu, dal wa damadu. Fal ya'budu, fal ya'budu. And this alif is extra, we are not reading it in recitation. So here before waw sakin you see there is a dhamma. Now this waw is madda here. Same like this ya was madda, waw is also madda here because of having dhamma before it, and itself is sakin. There are 3 letters of madda: alif, waw sakin, and ya sakin. Alif is madda like this when there is a fatha before it. Ya sakina is a madda when there is a kasra before it. And waw sakin is madda when there is a dhamma before it. And why we call them madda letters? Because we have to read them by stretching up to 1 alif. Next word is rabb. Ra is heavy because of having fatha on the top, and ba is having shadda. So again it means we have 2 bas here. One is silent or having sukoon sign on top of it, and other one is having fatha. So that's why we have to read ra ba fatha rabb, ba fatha ba, rabba, rabba, rabba. Ra is heavy because of having fatha on top of it, and ba is twice, so we have to emphasize. Wherever you see the shadda sign, emphasize while you are reading these letters, so you can read them twice. If you will not stress upon them, if you're not emphasizing, then you will end up reading them one time. If you say rabba, no, it will be wrong. You have to say rabba, rabba, hadhal bayt. Ha, vertical fatha, ha. Vertical harkat are like your madal. You have to read them by stretching. Zal, alif fatha, za. Because there is a fatha before this alif is madda. That's why we have read ha, the. If you say ha, the, then it will be wrong. So I have paused here, that's why I am explaining this. فَلْيَعْبُدُوا رَبَّ هَذَا الْبَيْتِ. Now, this word is connected with the next one, so whatever comes in between, we will drop. Zal, lam fatha dhal, ha dhal, ba ya fatha bay, ta sakin, bayt. فَلْيَعْبُدُوا رَبَّ هَذَا الْبَيْتِ. Ha vertical fatha ha, zal, lam fatha dhal, ha dhal, ba ya fatha bay, ta sakin. So if you see ba ya fatha bay, same pattern. Before ya sakin you have fatha. Here you were having same. Before ya sakin you were having fatha. Before ya sakin you have fatha. So it means that here ya was lean, ya lean, ya lean. Lean letters are such letters which we read gentle without stretching or suddenly pausing. So here we have ya lean because there is a fatha before it. Okay. هذا البيت, هذا البيت, هذا البيت. And ta is sakina because we are pausing here. Our ayah is completed. So what we have to do, we have to remove the haraka. We have to make it silent like this ya. Okay, by giving it a sukun. And if we are doing this and our second last letter is our lean letter, so here we have to apply the rule of madde lean arid. Okay, and this rule is giving us the permission to stretch this lean letter up to 1 or 2.5 or 3 alif. But the best in this case is to shorten it. Okay, to stretch it up to 1 alif, not more than that. رب هذا البيت بيت الذي أطعمهم الذي ذي أطعمهم هم من جوع من جوع وآمنهم من خوف الذي الذي. So whenever you see that ayah is starting with alif and there is no sign on top of it, then such alif is called hamzatul wusl. Okay, so it means that you have to give it sign by yourself. So how we will see what we have to give it, fatha, kasra or dhamma. You have to see what's next to it. If your second letter is your lam, then you have to give it fatha. Okay, if the second letter is lam, then you have to give it fatha. Hamza, lam fatha, al, lam fatha la, alla, dhal, ya kasra di, alladhi, the. Now, dhal is from the tip of the tongue. If you say allazi, z, then it will be wrong. Dhal should be pronounced from the tip of your tongue. It touches the inner edges of your top two front teeth. Okay. Dhal is from the tip of your tongue when it touches the inner edges of your top two front teeth. Alladhi, the, and you have to suppress the z sound here. Alladhi. Ya is having sukoon on top of it. It means ya is sakin. Ya is sakina. So we have ya sakina. Before ya sakina, we have kasra. So this ya is madda here. Same, waw was madda because of having dhamma before it. Here alif was madda because of having fatha before it. We have ya sakina and there is a kasra before it. So ya is madda here. Madda letters are such letters which we read them by stretching up to one alif. So you have to say alladhi. But soon after madda letter, you see there is a hamza in the next word. Then you have to apply the rule of madde munfasil. You have to stretch this ya up to 2.5 alifs. Okay. Now we can say this is alif with a fatha. This is not hamza. Why we are saying this is hamza fatha? So remember, whenever alif is having any sign on top of it, okay, or at bottom, like a fatha, kasra, dhamma or sakun. Now you have to say it hamza. You have to call it hamza because it's acting like a hamza now. Its rules are placed with hamza and it's not alif anymore. By looks, you can see it's look like alif, but the roles have been changed now. So you have to say alif as hamza. You have to read alif as hamza when there is any sign you see on hamza, alif, sorry. So alladhi at'amahum, hamza, ta, fatha, at. Ta is from the musta'aliya letters. Okay. Among 29 Arabic alphabets, 7 letters are heavy letters which are called musta'aliya letters. And they are heavy under any condition. So that's why to is heavy. To. It's not ta, it's to. To. أطعمهم أطعمهم. Ta is heavy as well as it's from the qalqala or the bouncing letters. Okay. Bouncing letters are such letters when you read them, you see there is a reflection in the sound or echo in the sound, or there is too much movement in the makhraj or the exit points. Okay. Qaf, ta, ba, jim, dal are your qalqala letters, and when they are sakina, qalqala is very prominent. But here we have weak qalqala because the letter is in between the word. If the word is ending with the qalqala letters, then the qalqala will be much visible. So I have explained the strong, weak, and the strongest qalqala in Surah Falaq video. If you want to know more about it, let me know. I will explain again here. So here you have أطعمهم عين فتاة. Ain is from the middle of your throat because it's from the halkiya letters. Mim fatama arma ha mim dama hum. Now which mim we are reading? This one or this one? So whenever you see the shadda and there is a fatha kasra dhamma, whatever comes between you have to drop it. So we have to join this ha with the dhamma with this meme having shadda, because here is inbuilt one meme with the sukun already present. Okay, so if we open this shadda, you will see there are two memes. One is having sukun, one is having kasra. So this one we will drop, we will join this dhamma with this meme. Okay, or another example for your ease, I will explain. If whenever you see, whenever you're confused, we have to read this letter or this letter, what shall we do? So remember that these are three letters like A, B, C. If letter A is having any harka like a fatha kasra dhamma, letter B is silent or sakina having sukun sign, and letter C is having the shadda sign on top of it, then you have to drop the letter B and join A with the C directly. Okay, whatever comes between we will drop. The preference is given to this shadda now. So ha mim dhamma hum, mim nun kasra min, hum min. One more rule is here, which is called idgham for the meme sakina. So what I have told here, that if you open this meme, you will see there are two meme. If you open this shadda, okay, one meme is sakin and other meme is having kasra. Okay, so what is the situation? Meme after meme. So after meme sakin, if you see another meme, you have to do the ghunnah or nasalization in such meme sound. So here you have to say أطعمهم أطعمهم. Tell me if it's clear. If it's not, I will explain again. Yusra Fatima, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. أطعمهم من جوع جوع. Meme noon kasra min. But we have to hide this noon sound by doing ikhfa here. Here is idgham for the meme, means merging as well as nasalization, and here we have to hide the sound. Now, what is the difference between ghunnah and ikhfa? Most of the people, they think ghunnah and ikhfa are the same things, but there is a huge difference between them. When you are doing ghunnah in meme or noon sound, observe that your tongue is tightly pressed with your upper palate. Okay, for example, try saying hum, or you try saying inna, inna. Okay, but when you are saying ikhfa, your tongue is not touching anywhere. So this is incomplete noon. Okay, so ikhfa is your tongue shouldn't be touching anywhere, and ghunnah is your tongue is touching the upper palate. Okay, or upper part of your mouth. So if I touch my tongue with upper palate while doing ikhfa, I will end up doing ghunnah in the noon sakina sound. So I need ikhfa here means hiding. Ikhfa means to hide, idgham means to merge. Whenever you want to learn any rule, first you have to see the literal meanings of the words, and it will help you so much to understand them better. Now here the word is أطعمهم min ju'in, ju'in. So I have done ikhfa here. Min ju'in. Jim waw dama ju. Before waw sakin, now there is dama. So it means this waw is madda here. Madda letters are such letters which we read by stretching them up to one alif. So before waw sakin, you have dama. It means our waw is madda here. Ju, iu, iu. Ain, waw, to kasra, iu. I will tell you what's the rule here. وَآمَنَهُمْ وَآمَنَهُمْ مِنْ خَوْفٍ جُوعٍ. Jim waw dama ju, ain waw to kasra iu. Because what does it mean? The shadda here is indicating that there are two. Okay, one waw is sakin, which we are reading with ain to kasras, and one waw with fatha. So ju'u. Now when we are saying ju'u, we are basically merging the sounds as well as we are doing nasalization. This rule is called idgham. Idgham ma'al ghunnah, meaning idgham with ghunnah. So here we have merged as well as we have done nasalization. And why we have done this? Because after two fathas, two kasras, two damas, which is your tanween or noon sakin, if you see yarmaloon letters, waw is from the yarmaloon letter. If you write the word yarmaloon itself, it's an abbreviation for all the letters which are including in this. Okay, so waw is from yarmaloon letters, and if you see after noon sakin or tanween letter waw, you have to do idgham with ghunnah. If you see lam and ra, idgham will be without ghunnah, but if you see ya, waw, mim and noon, idgham will be done with ghunnah. So here is merging as well as ghunnah. Ju'in wa, ju'in wa amanahum. Waw fatha wa, hamza, vertical fatha a. Vertical harkat are your long vowels, so you have to read them by stretching up to one alif. Wa amanahum. Mim fatha ma, noon fatha na, ma, na, ha, mim dama hum. Again we will apply the same rule. This letter is silent and here is a shadda, and before the silent letter we have a dama. So we will drop this mim, we will join this dama or of the ha directly with this mim. Ha, mim, dama, hum. Because we already have one hidden mim here which is sakina. Okay, so we don't need this one. Wa amanahum, hum min khawf. So here is the situation, and one meme is sakin and there is another meme with the kasra. So if you see after meme sakin another meme, you have to do the ghunnah in the sound. Or in order to remember it in a simple way, whenever you see the shadda on meme, do ghunnah. Okay, wa amanahum min khawf. Now I have read this noon clear. Here I have done ikhfa, but here I haven't hide the sound. Min khawf. After noon sakin we have kha. Kha is from the halkiya letters. It's not from the ikhfa letters. So if you see hamza ha, ain ha, ghain ha after noon sakin or tanween, then you will do idhar. Idhar means to express. So you will not hide this noon sound. But here if you see any ikhfa letters, which are 15 letters, so you have to hide the noon sakin or tanween sound. Min ju'in wa amanahum min khawf, min khawf. Mim, noon, kasra min, kha, waw fatha, khaw, fa, sakin, khawf. I will explain again the same rule which I have explained in the word Quraish, Saif, Baid, khawf. Okay, so waw is lean here because before waw sakin you see there is a fatha. We have two letters of lean, waw lean and ya lean. Ya will be lean when there is a fatha before it, ya sakina, and waw will be lean when it will be sakin and there is a fatha before it. Okay, if you see fatha before ya sakina, it's ya lean. If you see fatha before waw sakina, it's waw lean. And we read lean letters gently without stretching, without suddenly pausing. Okay, but here the last letter we are making silent in order to do waqf or in order to pause here. So we have another rule here which is called Madde Leen Arid. Madde Leen Arid is a amount of stretching which allows you to stretch lean letters up to 1 or 2.5 or 3 alif. But the best in this case of the Madde Leen Arid is to stretch it up to 1 alif, not more than that. Okay, this rule is called doing qasr in the sound. But if you see the Madde Arid, for example, Ya Sakina here is Madda letter, and you have to pause after that. So you can stretch it up to 1, 2.5 or 3 alif, and the best in this case is to stretch it up to 3 alif. But when it comes to lean, it's best to make it short. For the madda, it's best to stretch, but for the leans, it's best to stretch up to 1 alif. وَآمَنَهُمْ مِنْ خَوْفٍ. So let's see the surah again. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. لإيلاف قريش إيلافهم رحلة الشتاء والصيف فليعبدوا رب هذا البيت الذي أطعمهم من جوع وآمنهم من خوف لإيلاف قريش إيلافهم رحلة الشتاء والصيف فليعبدوا رب هذا البيت الذي أطعمهم من جوع وآمنهم من خوف لإيلاف قريش إيلافهم رحلة الشتاء والصيف فليعبدوا رب هذا البيت الذي أطعمهم من جوع أطعمهم من جوع أطعمهم من جوع وآمنهم من خوف لإيلاف قريش إيلافهم رحلة الشتاء والصيف فليعبدوا رب هذا البيت الذي أطعمهم من جوع وآمنهم من خوف. So this was Surah Quraish and all the rules we have covered. So if you see, all are ending with the lean letters. Okay, so you have to be careful with the lean recitation. And when it comes to letter zal, okay, zal, try to pronounce it the way it should be, like ha zal zal alladhi the. If you say allazi, it will be a mistake. Similarly, the amount of stretchings you have to be careful. For example, here madde muttasil, it's 2.5 alif. Here is madde munfasil, 2.5 alif. So here you have to say رحلة الشتاء والصيف الذي أطعمهم الذي أطعمهم من جوع وآمنهم من خوف. So here you have Ghunnah in the meme meme sound, and here again you have nasalization or Ghunnah in the meme sound. وآمنهم هم من خوف أطعمهم من جوع وآمنهم من خوف. And here you have إخوة من جوع merging is there. جوع وآمنهم من خوف لإيلاف قريش إيلافهم رحلة الشتاء والصيف فليعبدوا رب هذا البيت الذي أطعمهم من جوع وآمنهم من خوف. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. لإيلاف قريش إيلافهم رحلة الشتاء والصيف فليعبدوا رب هذا البيت الذي أطعمهم من جوع وآمنهم من خوف من خوف من جوع من خوف من جوع من جوع وآمنهم من خوف لإيلاف قريش إيلافهم رحلة الشتاء والصيف فليعبدوا رب هذا البيت الذي أطعمهم من جوع من جوع وآمنهم من خوف. So we are stretching the vertical harkat wherever we see them up to one alif and then the madda letters. So ya madda, alif madda, here is waw madda. Madda letters are such letters which you have to read by stretching up to one alif. And if you see the fatha before alif, alif is madda. If you see kasra before ya sakina, ya is madda. And if there is a dhamma before waw sakina, then waw is madda. Okay. And all the ayahs are ending with the leen letter, second last letter as the leen letter. Leen means to read gentle. So you can apply the rule of madde, leen, arid, and you can stretch up to 3, 2.5 or 1 alif. But in the case of madde, leen, arid, it's best to shorten the sound. Not too much stretching is required. But if somebody is reading by stretching, it's completely fine. It's not wrong. لإيلاف قريش إيلافهم رحلة الشتاء والصيف فليعبدوا رب هذا البيت الذي أطعمهم من جوع وآمنهم من خوف. Now, I will ask few questions just to check that everything is making sense and it's clear. And if you have any questions, you can also ask. So in the word Quraish, which two letters are heavy letters? Means we have to read them heavy. One is from the musta'aliya letters, the other is condition specific, like you have to apply the condition, then you have to read it heavy. So can you detect any of the letters which are heavy here? Okay. Qaf is heavy because it's from the heavy letters, musta'aliya letters. Ra is heavy because of having fatha on the top. Ra is not from the musta'aliya letters. Okay. Now in the word ila fihim, what will be the amount of stretching for this alif having hamza, having kasra, or this lam having fatha? How much we are stretching this when we are reading ila fihim? What is the amount of stretching this hamza and lam because of the vertical harkat? Okay, I will tell you. It's up to one alif or up to 2 counts. So you have to take one either alif if you are measuring, or if you're measuring with the counts, so you can say 2 counts or 1 alif. Okay. Now when it comes to this letter ha is from the halqiya letters, the throat letters. Can you tell from which part of the throat this letter ha is pronounced? Can anyone answer this question? From where the letter ha is pronounced? Is from the halaq, but which part of the halaq? This is from the middle part of the throat, middle part of the halaq. Rihla, ha, Ha from the middle part of the throat. لإيلاف قريش إيلافهم رحلة الشتاء والصيف. Now, can you see this mud here on Aleph? Can you tell which type of mud is this? I will give you two options. Is it mad muttasil or mad munfasil? Today nobody is answering. Try. Can someone answer me? Which type of mad is it? Is it madde muttasil or munfasil? Okay, let me answer. This is madde muttasil, attached mad. So this is happening when after the madda letter, you see Hamza in the same word. Okay, after the madda letter. Okay, I'm here to teach. So tell me which thing is not clear, which rules you want to study. And the online classes I'm giving, but my classes are just for the females and kids. إيلافهم رحلة الشتاء والصيف. Now, my next question is, you see the letter sod here. Are we reading it heavy or light? When we say the word saif, sod is heavy or light? Okay. If you are a sister, then I have no problem teaching, inshallah. If you want to take personal one-on-one classes, you can check my channel. On the banner, my number is written there. So you can message me on my WhatsApp number, or you can email me, and then inshallah I will get back to you and I will speak to you on this subject. Yes, I can speak Urdu. I can speak Urdu, I can speak English, so I can teach in both ways. Whatever is convenient for you, inshallah, we will do that. So this is sword. This is heavy here. Okay, now next is Ain. Okay, mashallah. Ain is from which part of the throat? Our throat is divided into three parts on the basis of pronunciation of the letters. Can you tell from where the letter Ain is pronounced? No, the personal lessons, which are one-to-one lessons, are not free. I'm just charging for my time. And here, these live sessions are free of the cost. And you can check the playlist which I have created. It's a free access to anyone who wants to learn Tajweed. So in the word fal ya'budu, ayn is from the middle of the throat. Okay. Now in this word do, can you see fal ya'budu at the end? Can you see any madda letters? If yes, then tell me which madda letter is present at the end of this word fal ya'budu. Okay, so let me answer. This waw is madda here because before waw sakin you have dama. Okay. Now in the word rob, this raw is heavy or light? Anyone can answer me this question? You can even write in Urdu, I can understand, and I will inshallah reply. Dare Ainia. Okay, I'm sorry if I have pronounced it wrong. Yes, it's heavy. Okay. Although Ra is not from the Musta'ali or the heavy letters, but here Ra is heavy because of having Fatha on the top. Okay. Always remember, Sod, Qaf, these are originally heavy letters and they are not condition specific. They are heavy under any condition. But Ra sometimes is heavy, sometimes is light. It depends on what sign it's carrying. Okay. Now, In the word hadal bayt, especially the word bayt, can you see any lean letter? Can anyone answer me this question? Is there any lean letter in the word bayt? Can anyone answer this question? Any lean letter in the word bayt? What you have written, sister? I didn't get you. Okay, let me answer. Ya is lean here because there is a fatha before it. So if you see fatha before ya sakina, ya is lean. Correct? Now in the word alladhi at'amahum. Okay. Can anyone tell which type of mud is this? On top of ya sakina, there is a sign of mud. So which type of mud is this? In the word alladhi at'amahum. Alladhi at'amahum. I'm giving you two options. Is it madde muttasil, which is also called mad muttasil, or is it madde munfasil? Madde muttasil is your attached mad and madde munfasil is your detached mad. Okay, attach and detach, you can uh, tell which type of mad is it. I've given you a clue as well. So when I say the word alladhi at'amahum, Dare Ania, if you're saying that it's a separate or detached mad, yes, your answer is right. So this is madde munfasil. Madde munfasil is when you see after madda letters letter Hamza in the next word. If you see in the same word like this, it was madde muttasil. And this is madde munfasil when you see it in the next word. So what is the amount of stretching of these two mad? Madde muttasil and munfasil. How much we can stretch these mads? These are also called short mad. But what is the amount of stretching for these mad? Can anyone tell me? What is the amount of stretching for madde muttasil and madde munfasil? 2 or 3. Yes, it's correct. So it can be 2.5 up to 2.5 alif. Very good. Now in the word at'amahum, at'amahum, ta is having two characteristics or sifat, you can say. Can you tell what is ta here? It's having two characteristics attached to it, or you can say it's having two sifat with it here, or two rules, you can say. Can anyone tell? أطعمهم من جوع. أطعمهم. What is ta here? Okay, let me answer. Ta is heavy because it's from the musta'aliya or the heavy letters. Okay, so among the 29 Arabic alphabets, 7 letters are heavy, and these are called musta'aliya letters. Harfe musta'aliya plus harfe qalqala. Excellent. Correct answer, Anya. So here you have ta, which is heavy from the musta'aliya letters, as well as it's a qalqala letter. Qalqala means the reflection, okay, or movement in the makhraj. So when we read the qalqala letters and they are silent, there is a bounce, or you can say there is a reflection of the sound or echo in the sound, like at, aj, ab, okay, ad, like this, falaq, khalaq, okay, like this. So if you want to know more about the qalqala letters, you can check my video on live session on Surah Al-Falaq. Okay, and there are different levels of qalqala. Sometimes the qalqala can be weak, Sometimes it will be strong or it can be strongest. So can anyone guess which type of qalqala is there? Is it a weak qalqala or a strong qalqala? When we are saying the word at'amahum, at'amahum, is it a weak qalqala or a strong qalqala? Weak. Yes. Qalqala will be weak if the qalqala letters are silent, but they are in between somewhere in the word like this. Okay. And qalqala will be strong if you see the word is ending with a qalqala letter and qalqala letters are silent, like arabud, arabud, like this. Okay. And qalqala will be strongest if you see the qalqala letters are silent and they're having a shadda as well. For example, here we are pausing, so this fatha we will remove and we will put a sakun sign. So when you say the word watab, this is the strongest qalqala. Watab. Okay. So three levels of qalqala are there: weak, strong, and strongest. Qalqala will be weak when the letters of the qalqala, they appear in between somewhere in the word. It will be strong if they are sakin, but the word is ending with them. I've given you example of this, arbud. And it will be strongest when the qalqala letter will be at the end as well as is containing a shadda. Watab, watab. Okay, so there will be a much more reflection. Now, my next question is, in this word, at'amahum, which meme we are combining with ha? Is this first meme, which is sakina, or the meme having shadda? Which meme we are reading with this ha dama? Can anyone tell me the answer of this question? Try answering, because this way you will be able to test yourself that your knowledge is correct. Even if it's not, I'm here to help everybody, inshallah, to learn tajweed in a correct way. So I will answer it. Try guessing which meme we are reading here. أطعمهم من جوع. Which meme is functional? This one or this one? First or second? Can anyone tell me the answer of this question? So we are reading the second meme, which is having shadda, because it's already having a one sakun, meme with the sakun. Yes, correct. Correct. Saifa, is it? This is your name? Tell me if I'm pronouncing it right or wrong. Then, so this is at'amahum min ju'in. So in the word min ju'in, I have hidden the sound of noon sakin. What do you call this rule? What is the rule here? Because of which I have hidden the noon sakin sound. Can anyone answer this question also? أطعمهم من جوع من جوع. This hiding is called ikhfa. Ikhfa means to hide the sound. Okay. So after noon sakin or two fatha two kasra two dama. Why I'm saying two fatha two kasra two dama? Because whatever rule you will apply for noon sakin, you have apply on the tanween also. Because tanween sounds like a noon sakin, like there is a noon in the end, although there is no noon. When you read an, in, un, ban, bin, bun, it seems there is a noon sakin at the end. That's why wherever you apply the rule of noon sakin, you have same rules you have to apply on tanween as well. So after noon sakin, you see there is a letter jim. So there is a ikhfa or hiding in this noon sakin sound. Meow, ju, ew, ew. Can anyone tell me what's the rule here? Ju, ew. In the sound ew, ew. من جوع. So this is merging as well as nasalization. Okay, so this is called idgham. Idgham means to merge the sound by doing nasalization. جوع وآمنهم من خوف. So I have read this word min khawf. I haven't done ikhfa here, same like I have done here. Can anyone tell why I have done this? وآمنهم من خوف. Min khawf. I have read this noon clear. So reading the noon sakin sound clear. What does this rule called? Okay, let me tell you. This is izhar. Izhar is to express, ikhfa to hide, idgham means to merge the sounds. Okay, nasalization means, or ghunnah means to do nasalization. Okay, and then we have one more rule of noon sakin and tanween, which is called iqlab. Iqlab means to replace the sound of noon sakin or tanween if you see letter ba after that. Okay, so this was all about Surah Quraish. Let's do 1-2 time recitation. Stay with me if you want to see where I'm stretching and what is the amount of stretching. And if you want to know any rule, you can comment. And inshallah, after that, we will end the class for today. And I will see you again 9 p.m. UK time, inshallah, for Surah Baqarah session. Okay, in Surah Baqarah session, we have reached Alhamdulillah at ayah number 105. So I will be teaching ayah 106 till 110. Okay, so let's read. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. لإلاف قريش إيلافهم رحلة الشتاء والصيف فليعبدوا رب هذا البيت الذي أطعمهم من جوع وآمنهم من خوف. I really appreciate your efforts in learning Tajweed. Okay, Tajweed is to beautify the Quran, okay, and keeping all the rules in contact when we are reading. So, inshallah, if you want to know more about the Tajweed, the rules, I'm breaking down each and every single term when I'm explaining. So, you have to stay tuned. You have to keep watching these sessions. Inshallah, it will help you to learn more about it. And whenever you have any questions, you can ask me, and inshallah, it will help you. These sessions, although it seems some things might be difficult for you to understand, but when repeatedly you listen the same terms, same words, and same pronunciations, so inshallah, it will make sense for you. Okay, so may Allah increase us in knowledge and may Allah accept it from us, inshallah. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم لإيلاف قريش إيلافهم رحلة الشتاء والصيف فليعبدوا رب هذا البيت الذي أطعمهم من جوع وآمنهم من خوف. لإيلاف قريش إيلافهم رحلة الشتاء والصيف فليعبدوا رب هذا البيت الذي أطعمهم من جوع وآمنهم من خوف. Sadaqallah al-Azim. If anybody has any questions, they can ask, and inshallah, if not, then inshallah in 1 minute we will be ending our live session. So today's session was about Surah Quraish. Next session will be on Surah Fil. And inshallah, so many rules we will learn in Surah Fil as well. Some you might know, some will be new for you. So I want you to stay tuned. Keep watching this session. I will be conducting the sessions on short surahs every other day. So if you have subscribed to my channel, you will get notification. Next session will be inshallah tonight, 9 p.m. UK time. So I don't know what's your time zone, but it will be 9 p.m. UK time, and it will be on Surah Al-Baqarah, inshallah. Okay? And this on the Surah feel, inshallah, I will do a session on Tuesday now. Okay? I will see which time, inshallah, I will try to notify. Okay, in Sri Lanka. So you have to see according to your time zone. It will be 9 p.m. UK time. There is an app called time zone converter. If you add this like in your from your Play Store, if you download it, and if you put my time zone, it will show you according to your time zone, inshallah. If you can't catch up, then these sessions I'm not deleting. These are present on my YouTube playlists. You can check from there as well. And whenever you have any questions, you can reach out to me. My number is also there on my channel. On the banner, you can see I have put my WhatsApp number, and my email address is also there. Wa iyyakum. So let's read the salawat on Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and then inshallah we'll end the session. So I want you to join me. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ala ali Muhammadin kama sallaita ala Ibrahim wa ala ali Ibrahim innaka Hamidum Majid. Allahumma barik ala Muhammadin wa ala ali Muhammadin كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. Thank you so much for all of you to join this session, and for joining this session and staying with me and participating in the question answer session also. So I really appreciate it. Keep learning. May Allah increase us in knowledge, inshallah. May Allah give us the true knowledge of Quran. And if you have any recommendations or suggestions, and if you like to learn about any specific surah, you can always comment me, and you're always welcome, inshallah. So I will see you in the next one tonight, 9 p.m. UK time. Till then, take care of yourself. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.